You saw the price, you saw what it was, you saw that the price was only lasting today, and you ordered immediately. It has been a rock star since the start of the show. We have had 500 orders, nearly sight unseen, on A688266. Vionic fans, you looked and you went, loafers for under $90 from Vionic? Well, that's nuts. And those of you who don't know Vionic are going, well, that's a really cute shoe and I want to give it a try. Here's the thing, you don't even know the best part yet, which is how these feel. When you put your foot inside of a pair of Vionics, it's like you travel back in time to when your feet actually had their own personal built-in arch support. That's because they are podiatrist designed. They don't, however, look like orthotic shoes, which is a very unsexy phrase, right? But they're some of the most fashionable footwear you will own, and certainly the most comfortable. The challenge, of course, is so much technology and such a team that puts these together. They're usually exceeding $100. And these shoes at the end of the day go up to $135. This is not a today only that we reduced by 10 bucks. It is a today only that we reduced by $45, and it just happens to be the perfect fall shoe. I'm wearing it in the black right now, no way that lasts. We offer them a medium and wide. Look how flexible these are. We offer them a medium and wide, whole and half sizes. If you want that black, there are 1,400. Now, a lot of times I'll give you an update and it's like 200 or 100 and it's like, you got to run, right? If we have 1,400 in this shoe, and I imagine the bulk of our orders have already been in the black, I'm correct, then you want to move fast. Most of the 500 already ordered were in this black choice. Okay, so that said, let's take a hard left and go somewhere completely different to Vegas. I mean, this is so boss. I want to wear these with like a denim shirt dress. I mean, there's so many fun ways you can wear a silver top. All right, this one is called the gold. We have 1,200 remaining in the gold. Here it is in sand. 1,100 in sand. Interesting. My guess is this is probably meant to be seen again today, but I don't know at this rate. Okay, here's navy blazer. 300 left, navy blazer. Check this color out. Okay, so this is called the dark khaki. 800. I'm calling baloney on that color. That is olive. Okay, thank you, Jerry. Jerry's like, yeah. Okay, and then here it is in tan. 1,100 remain in tan. Monica, you better get out here, girlfriend, because phone lines are going.
I have a special card from our man Jerry for you.
Oh, wow, again. Thank you so much. Jerry, can you start handing people cards with cash in them? Okay, thank you.
I'll bring the gifts.
Thank you.
You know, via Jerry.
Monica is our Vionic expert, and I'm really glad you're here, but holy cow, people are ordering like crazy before we even started talking about it.
I know, well,
totally get it.
You've been rocking it. I've been watching you since I came in the studio, and you know, it's just one of those shoes that is now a staple, right?
You're right.
We're in fall, but even through the winter and the spring, the majority of the colors that you see up here can transition beautifully, and it's the classic penny loafer, that really cute penny upper, so really simple, but giving it a little update with that lug sole bottom, Jen, and that little bit of welt stitching that really brings it into, you know, this time period, making it feel fresh and new, and the comfort is incredible on this one.
I mean, I'm going to say, speaking of unsexy phrases, can I just tell you, I now am at the point in my life where I can't wear a lot of loafers because bunion.
Yeah.
On my left foot, and it crams in and rubs up against the side of a loafer that's really rigid, and it's agonizing, right?
Yeah, not fun.
It's not fun, and I have it doesn't even look like I have like added room or anything, but here's the thing, because of the arch support and the alignment that's happening underfoot.
That's right.
My foot actually changes, it evens out, and it fits beautifully inside of here. Friends, I'm just going to remind you how busy we are right now. The price is nuts. Usually when we talk about sandals from Vionic, we're lucky to have an $80-something price tag. And a sandal is like an outsole and a strap, right? There's so much going on here. It's so chic. You're going to have it for years and years and under $90. Sorry for the diversion. Let's get inside.
Yeah, you know, while you get all the styling, and as you pointed out, it's not, you don't look at it and say, oh, great orthotic shoe.
Great podiatrist designed shoe.
You know, if you're someone who sits here and says, I don't need an orthotic underfoot, great. Reap the benefits anyway, because that is exactly what you're going to get. So that insole is going to help us bring back that alignment that you mentioned, Jen. It's going to put your heel into that proper place. This is why we're feeling all the comfort that we're up here feeling. You've got full foot contact with that arch support. So a lot of the shoes that look like this tend to have a flat insole on the inside. So you're sitting on top of it, not into it. It's a recipe for all the things to begin to hurt, right? The ankles, the knees, the hips, the gait when we're walking. This is gonna give you flex and cushioning. It's gonna sit in right here in that heel cup to really stabilize you. And once your foot is properly seated, you really have that opportunity for that alignment to come back into play, and everything just feels, you know, a million times better when we can stand properly, because everywhere our feet go, our body follows. And if you're improperly aligned, if you're out of alignment, it really does impact you.
Okay, so let's play a little mind game. This is something I like to do often when it's appropriate. If I take this shoe off of the television screen and I put it in a shop window in whatever the shishi poo poo part of your mall is, here in our area, it's King of Prussia.
King of Prussia.
And when I want to dream, I go to the luxury wing. There's like all the big names.
And you walk by and wave at the security guards.
I'm like, hey, I'm not causing any trouble. I'm just looking, right? But let's say it was on one of those little shoe forms and it was hanging in that window and you see it and you go, wow, the polished leather and that contrast outsole, and it just looks so chic and it has some fancy brand name on the back. What are you guessing that price tag is? Now, I imagine it's not $89. You're lucky if you have sales tax in your area that the sales tax would be $89 on a shoe like that, right? And I can't speak to all brands, but most of those very elevated luxury brands don't boast orthotic comfort and true arch support, right? But when you wear, and I love that you're wearing the exact color that I was holding, so that's the tan, you wear that and you look like you just stepped off of a runway. But you don't feel like you stepped off of a runway, you feel like you could run a mile.
Right, because you know, a lot of those great, beautiful high-end brands that we aspire to dress like, look like, I've put plenty of those shoes on in my 17 years in the footwear industry. I have newsflash, not comfortable.
Yeah, or I have to size
torture.
up. I'm like, can you make the next size
right,
up?
exactly.
Because they like so tight.
Uncomfortable.
Yes.
And to your earlier point, Jen, because of that alignment, because of the heel cup you're sitting into and the arch support, you're not squished into the toe box. So you have that space up front. You have the ability to really wear this with a little trouser sock, with a tight like you're wearing today with the Today's Special Value. I mean, it's one of those workhorse shoes. It lives in your wardrobe most of the year, and you're getting that support, that technology for under $100. It's really fantastic.
I mean, the way that Alex is wearing these, like with the little cuff
jeans, yes,
it
love
almost
that.
reads like, I don't know, like a fancy version of a sneaker. Like you just throw it on with jogger pants, or heck, I would love to see a Miami woman wearing these loafers with a white short
pantsuit short.
Even better, right?
I mean, that's fabulous.
Or a little t-shirt dress. Like I keep referencing fall because of where we are, and it's feeling nice and cool in the mornings. But I'm also thinking, if you're somewhere where it's blazing hot, man, rock this out with a cute little dress or some shorts. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Recap color choices. I did not know, although I'm pretty sure Monica did, that these were on at 1 in the morning. So if were you here for 1 in the morning?
My good friend Keith in the UK was here for us.
Nice.
That was
lovely. Thank you.
Thank you
so much. I was about to be like, dang girl, no sleep. Okay, we've had 2,000 orders since we brought it to you at the beginning of the day, and over 1,500 in this show. The black is a run, don't walk moment. We have 1,100 remaining. Remember, my last update was 1,400. Monica, I just want to pause for a second. We need to reflect on the gold. Because
I'm obsessed with this. It's so much fun. I mean, talk about like holiday.
Yes.
And then put your white jeans on it when you go back into summer.
Totally.
Beautiful.
Fewer than 1,000 remaining. So it has this kind of snake skin.
Yes.
Like a dark snake skin, but you just drenched it in gold. Not glitter, there's nothing that comes off, right? That's that true leather. Okay, here it is in sand.
That one's super chic. It just feels
950.
very high end.
Blue jean, love it. Let me tell you, if you work on your feet, you are going to be so happy wearing these because they're the rare combination of looks really great, feels really great. Navy blazer, 150 remaining, and that is the actually I love it because it has a black outsole, so you can see how deep that navy is.
Yes.
But it isn't so midnight that it looks like black.
Yes.
Okay.
Agreed.
This again, I kind of like question the naming of the color. We're calling it dark khaki. It really is a deep, rich olive.
Yes. Agreed.
There are 650 remaining. If you love camos, you love neutrals, if you wear a lot of charcoal gray, I think that would be really nice. Okay, and then finally, this to me, for some odd reason I can't explain, just looks the most expensive to me, and that's called dark khaki.
It's like that British luggage color, right?
Wait, this is tan?
No, that's tan. Yeah, this is dark khaki.
Thank you.
You got it.
Yeah, it's a silly green one messing me up. 900 left there. And again, just can you show them the insole again? Because
Absolutely.
like for those who don't realize or know. And sometimes we'll have models here and you see all the alignment
demos,
that's happening inside. I'm preaching to the choir for those of you who already know Vionic and you're like, yeah, I've switched out all my shoes into Vionic. I purchased Vionic insoles at a separate price tag. Then I put them in my walking shoes, my boots, to make them not just tolerable, but comfortable.
Yes, and you know, I've worked in the footwear industry for almost 2 decades. I've got lots of brands in my closet that I've had for years. And since joining this team 3 years ago, I too, every time I wind up going to my Vionics or taking my insoles to put inside, because the difference that you start to feel, that alignment really helps
easy to get in.
Everything from making your feet feel better to the rest of your body, because you know, when you think about how everything's connected, even the way you're walking, your gait is affected when
your
you're
lower
uneven.
Back, your knees.
I mean, if you pay attention, I do this a lot when I'm walking through the airport, but just about everywhere. I watch for all those people who are pronating. I see their sneakers kind of flattening out toward the center. You know, having that really starts to mess with everything. So being able to get that proper alignment to sit into that heel, to get the arch support, it becomes like a habit you just don't want to break, and you shouldn't, for your health.
I've worked in retail forever, and I would be exhausted at the end of the day, even if I was just at the register all day. I'm like, all I did was stand in place. But that's actually worse. It fatigues you when your body is trying to position itself over and over and over again. So the comfort story is there. The fashion story is
definitely there.
Very much there. The price story is really the lead story here. Saving $45, crazy popular, black, gold. In the black, we have fewer than 1,000 now. There's your gold. Here's the sand. Navy blazer, almost 100 left. Dark khaki, it's olive, and then tan. All right, Monica.
Thanks, Jen.
That was fun.
That was good.
Crazy popular. I love it when that happens. We'll see you soon. Still to come from Patricia Nash. Now, this